Good morning, I'm meteorologist Ginger Jeffries. We have a weather impact alert day today. Not because I'm looking for flooding type conditions. Folks, understand that we haven't seen rain since August of last year, August 22nd. That was the last time that we got measurable rain at Sky Harbor. I understand we're getting some raindrops here and there, but until it goes down as an official measurement at Sky Harbor, we are still going to see that dry streak continue that is now turned historic. So let's take a look. I started telling you about this system a week ago, and on our Doppler radar, you can see we've got these bands of moisture pushing on through, coming in from the west, running down the 10. Started watching this develop early this morning, about 4 a.m., closer to Quartzsite and Blythe. And as you can see, as it moves on into the higher elevations, we've got freezing rain and what looks to be possibly the development of snow. Again, no accumulated snowfall yet, and of course, no rainfall yet in Phoenix. But as you can see, the banding does have some brighter areas to it, meaning it's heavier at times from Buckeye to Avondale, pushing into Glendale, Peoria, and then just north of the 17 into Wickenburg. That's where we've seen some of the saturation. Another small cell just about 25 minutes ago, so just before 8 o'clock this morning, we saw a cell developing, I should say right about here between the 51 and the 101 just north of Bell. And so one of the issues with this is, first of all, it's not collective. We're just getting these pockets of saturation here and there. So let me map you through your Monday. Follow along. 8:45. Certainly, we got showers on the west side of the metro. I'll put this in motion and you can see it develop. By about the noon hour, it looks like we've got a good opportunity right in the heart of the metro before it starts to push off to the east. So later today is when it really starts to become an issue for the east side. So Mesa, Tempe, that's when I'm looking for some possible measurable rainfall in your neck of the woods, which also includes Sky Harbor. And again, that's the key to actually break this dry spell. As you can see, it really starts to break apart after about 11 o'clock tonight and Tuesday morning. We still have an opportunity for some development, but our key timing for today is from about 1 to 3 o'clock and then after 7 o'clock. That's when we could get some measurable rainfall. And the models are showing that, yes, even though it's not massive, I'm talking about maybe 1/10 of an inch, possibly up to 1/4 of an inch of rain, this will go down as measurable rainfall and should break the dry streak. Now, why is it a weather impact alert day? Because again, last time we actually got measurable rainfall, we were also dealing with temperatures in the healthy 100s, but it came to us on August 22nd of 2024. So as this is not really washing off our roadways, instead, it just kind of builds in with all the oil and dirt and debris on the roads. It is awfully slick out there, folks. So we've already seen it on all our traffic cameras, how folks are really trying to slow down. This is a live view outside. And as you can see, we certainly have some clouds outside. They have dark underbellies. So it is cool, and the clouds indicate the presence of moisture. So some of that is going to rain down, and some of it's going to skip it. Meantime, temperature-wise, certainly some cool air in place. 39 in Maricopa, 44 in Mesa, 41 in Fountain Hills, 45 in Scottsdale. And the areas that we've already seen some of that moisture move on through, we're also seeing the temperatures real stabilize. Remember, clouds kind of act like a leveling agent, so we don't see those numbers spike either way. Meantime, as far as our wind goes, really the only wind I'm seeing right now is Phoenix 12-mile-an-hour winds, and wind really isn't a big feature of this forecast. The wind will be on the back side of the front that will be moving through on Wednesday. So let me map you through your day. Weather impact alert because of the clouds and the rain. And look at this, 1 o'clock this afternoon, that's when it looks like we're going to pick up our measurable rainfall for the metro. And then it starts to break apart after 3 o'clock. And again, we've got that opportunity after about 9 o'clock tonight. So across Arizona for your Monday, we've got a little bit of a wintry mix. We've got showers, we've got wind, quite a bit of cloud cover, and certainly some snow today at the Grand Canyon and Flagstaff. 36 today in Flagstaff. I've got 64 in Yuma, 63 in Tucson. Show low, going to be on the windy side with temperatures at about 45 degrees, and overhead I'm calling for 62. Now, let's go beyond Monday, and you can see what starts developing Tuesday into Wednesday. We've got more opportunity for some rain showers through Wednesday, which I think could be our best bet for actually actually the largest reaching impact of shower activity. So as you look ahead, notice this: chances for rain today, we sit at about 30%, which is right between widely to scattered shower activity. But then as we get into Tuesday, we're going to scale that back down closer to 20%, which is categorized as isolated. And then on Wednesday, this is interesting, 50%. That indicates the amount of coverage we should see scattered showers. So again, best bet today and another good round on Wednesday. Higher elevations. Yeah, there we go. Widespread snow showers expected today, Tuesday, and then again on Wednesday. So the moral of this feature in the forecast is the best bet will be today and then 72 hours from now. So the bottom line, what I want you to remember, your storm summary. We've got waves of rain starting today, tapering off by Wednesday. As far as our rainfall totals, yes, I am expecting measurable rainfall. That means, a tenth to possibly up to a quarter of an inch of rain. And also that snow elevation, it's going to be dropping down to about the 5,000 foot level. And Flagstaff is looking for 2 to up to 4 inches of snow. So as you can see, satellite radar shows that purple, that's where we've got that winter weather advisory. But as far as the live radar, this is where we have rain coming down as we speak. It looks like the strongest cell right here, just about to move into Peoria, Surprise area. Let's zoom in. Oh, it looks like the activity that was closer to Litchfield Park, that has pushed on. And again, the progression of this is really taking that northeasterly track. So even the cells that were closer to the 17 and the 51, those have started to dissipate. But Glendale, you're a good 15 minutes away from some shower activity. This is just to the east of Cave Creek up to 17, which again, these road conditions, those are certainly going to be dicey. And as we take a wider view, you can see how this is really concentrated right now on the west side of the metro, but it is going to be moving around. So winter weather advisory for the areas you see in purple through midnight tonight. This is basically above 5,000 feet. I'm looking for up to 5 inches of accumulated snowfall. And again, that's just from today. We've got more coming Tuesday, and I even think stronger activity on Wednesday. So this morning, that's when we're looking for these areas of rain. And of course, just be careful out there driving. Unfortunately, it's just not enough rainfall to actually clear out the atmosphere. Instead, periods of rain, daytime highs going for about 62 degrees today. Of course, that's below where we should be. And after we get through those rounds of rain today, we've got another round between about 9 to 11 o'clock tonight as overnight lows drop down to about 44 degrees. Now tomorrow, again, our temperatures, they're still going to be on the shy side. Look at this. Even though we're not seeing as widespread winter weather. You can see 62 in Phoenix and still some snow coming down in the Grand Canyon tomorrow at 35. I think tomorrow's kind of the lull between the activity, because then as we take a look at this Futurecast data, and I really slow it down for you, through the noon hour, again, from noon to 1, that's when I'm looking for that metro rain. Then it breaks apart by about 5 o'clock, but revisits us overnight until Tuesday. Okay, there's a little bit of moisture on the horizon, but these are so compact, so isolated, that it doesn't look like we're going to pick up measurable rainfall in the metro tomorrow, but surrounding areas, certainly there's a component for that. And then on Wednesday, this is where it gets interesting once again, where we're getting that widespread coverage by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So what does this mean for your 7-day forecast through Wednesday? Again, we've got that chance at showers and cool conditions, massive recovery in motion though. Look at your weekend numbers. We're back up in the low 70s. And don't forget, winter weather advisory tonight, and then I think the National Weather Service will issue that again for higher elevations Tuesday and Wednesday before this is done by Thursday. Folks, we're going to be updating you throughout the day, of course, every hour right here on 12 Plus.